Hello.
Professional renovation workers would.
Hey Nugget, how are you? How are you, friend? Hi Otter, welcome back. I had to go get my charger. It's funny how, like, I always keep my charger in the same place. Hey Angel, and I don't know how it ends up shorting out, but I have to get some new ones. So we're on round 5 of our hat. You finally moved. Not, oh, that must have been, thank you for reposting. That must have been harrowing. Hi Sandy, I'm wonderful. I am wonderful. Yeah, I am still in slow pack mode. I have been getting rid of things, putting stuff out with the trash and taking stuff to Goodwill. But, oh, man. Hi, Ellie. How are you? I was on here earlier, but I ran out of steam. It's your birthday? Tomorrow? Happy birthday, friend. Happy birthday. What are you going to do? I love that. It seems this, yeah, I don't know if it's because I have my phone charged a little bit. I don't know. And I'm on the other place with a smoother connection too. So I don't know. I didn't like the other place at first, but I actually think, Liz, come stai bella? Perché stai qui? Perché non dormire? Me and my kid getting brunch, bit of a chill, then a party in the evening. I need proof. We need pictures from the party. I'm just saying. Looking good. Okay. You need to rest, my cutie pie. My little cute friend. So we are on row 5. Did anybody else decide to do this hat? We did pick this hat for our class. I mean, it's not a technical knit along, but we did pick it. It's really pretty. Oh, Liz, this is your yarn. This is the yarn you donated, and I'm loving it. It's gonna take some getting used to because it's scratchy. That cat, I can't do anything alone. It's so pretty. This cat, I can't. I have a cat like that too. Did you happen to hear her meow just when you wrote that? I wonder, they might be synced up. Limitless, how are you, beautiful? How are you, friend? I wonder if you could do a line. Well, when I block it, I'm going to use some hair conditioner. It's just working with it is hard on the hands. And it reminds me of when I used to try to force myself to knit with acrylic. The acrylic and cotton burns my hands. It's awful. We're making a Christmas hat. It's a free pattern. It's called Red Nick's Fancy Hat. Go grab it. Okay, hang on a minute. This was for our class. We started last Tuesday. And I am totally in love with this hat. We picked there were like 4 or 5 hats to pick from. This one won. Sorry for the glare. Let's see. That's better. Isn't that cute? Let's scroll down a little. Isn't that adorable? And it's free. It's free. Go grab it. Go grab the pattern. It's fun. It's festive. We're all in, I don't know, I feel like in general, Hive, isn't that cute, Venora? I feel like a lot of us are in a bad space, and that makes me sad. But I understand people are not able to feed their families right now, and it's just so depressing. I really would like to start something where I have to figure out if I can do it, where you feed a family for the night, like one meal, something like that. Did I drop my stitch marker? I like the design. I just can't do it myself. Wait a minute. I know you crochet. Don't you knit? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6. Oh, I did drop my stitch marker. Mana, otra vez. Estoy voy a hacer una prueba porque no sé si está funcionando otra vez. Hi, Emily. It's been so far so good, but the glitchy, I don't know if it's gonna stay. And I think part of it I'm testing as well because I'm also on the other stuff. You do both. I can't do. Oh my God, friend, we don't say we can't. We just say I don't do it yet. Oh, por favor. You can learn how to do this. This is not hard. I mean, listen, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Hi, Dictina. Hi, Emily. So I think, oh, wait a minute. You know what? I also don't do color work yet, but I'm determined. Yes. So this would have been a perfect opportunity because this was for our class. This was the perfect opportunity. Go get your needles and get ready to cast on. This is not going to be a quick workup, I don't think. Mainly because the yarn is a little itchy for me, but oh my gosh, she's going to be so pretty. We're going to all be like, oh, look, ooh, ah. I'm going to block this with the nicest smelling, the halo. This is just beautiful yarn. This was gifted to me by my little Liz. It's Lit Lopi. and it's gorgeous. I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation, but we love this. We love it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I have been sitting here and I forgot to, there we go. Oh, shame on me. I was trying to do the vertical view and I forgot to turn on the camera. The camera is on now. So, this is going to work up quicker than I imagine. I mean, because even the Halloween hat didn't take too long. The Halloween hat did not take too long at all. Iceland is so cool. I have never been. I would love to go. Did I post it? It's in the Discord. If you don't see it, let me know. But it's called Red Nick's Fancy Hat. It's on Ravelry. It's free. And it's by Lee Meredith. We try not to do paid patterns online because we want people who are designers to get paid for their work, and we don't want to be disrespectful of somebody else's hard labor or their brain food. So yes, accessibility. Yeah, and right now people are not eating and not working, so we definitely are not trying to take food out of anyone's mouth. Man, we got to figure out a way to help those who are unemployed right now, not even by choice. So we got to come up with a plan, kids. We got to come up with a plan so we can keep people fed. The babies need to eat. Hi, Daphne. How are you? The kids need to eat. We cannot starve these babies and the elderly. I know I'm a farmer who takes SNAP. I'm doing a pay it forward. Oh my God, I love you. Thank you for doing that. I mean, this is just awful. Doing good. I'm glad. How are the kids? I hope the kids are well. Yeah, I mean, this is just awful. Sandy, how are you, friend? Hello to you guys on YT. How are you? It's a basic human right. Yes, food, water. Honestly, if you ask my opinion, I think healthcare is a basic right too. I really do. I mean, optional surgeries, okay, no, but just basic healthcare should be provided. It's just my opinion. You're good. Well, I don't know how much I can do, but maybe we can start a chain of something like where we buy a meal. Healthcare, yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Like, you should be able to feed your children. You should be able to take them to the hospital. I'm sure you see a lot. Oh my God, I don't even want to tell you what I see. And you know what's really sad? We have a large population of homeless who will bounce from one hospital to the other. They don't realize that we can see their visits. And sadly, a lot of them come in because they're cold, they're wet, and they're hungry. They're hungry. So lots of people doing a pay it forward. Yeah, I need to get out in my community and see what I can do. Because it's just sad, you know, and I'm not wealthy, but if Jesus can take some fish and 2 loaves of bread and feed a nation, I'm sure I can find something. I have cans of tuna that I mean, they're good. I'm not going to give people, you know, expired food, but at least it's canned food and it won't expire. So it's just sad. It makes me really sad. It makes me very, very sad. But I digress. Anyway, let's talk about this pretty hat. I hope I do it justice. I feel like I didn't do too badly with the Halloween hat. I didn't do too badly with the Halloween hat, so I'm hoping I do okay with this. I just feel like my tension is a little off, and I also notice a difference. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about in a second to see if you guys, I changed the color dominance, and I'm gonna see if you guys will understand what I'm referring to. You're knitting a sweater? What pattern are you working on? Thank you guys for the gifts and the heart me's and hanging out. I have been in tech mode for the last couple of weeks, and I think I've finally got my act together, and I got stuff working over the way. The big comfy sweater. Who's the designer? Why does that sound so familiar? Or it just sounds like something we should all have. The big comfy sweater. We should all have a big comfy sweater. But my colorwork sweater coming along. Yes, has been hella loose, but less pucker is better. It's better to be a little loose than too tight. This is your second time making it. I need to check that out. If you remember, can you send me the link for the pattern? But I'm gonna, when I get back to the beginning of round, I'm gonna show you guys this. I switched over my color dominance, and I think it's already making a difference. And we'll see. Do you guys know what color dominance means? Okay. I'm just getting some slack here. I'm trying to find a way to tension this right hand, but it's just not a normal tension for me. I can't explain it. Hey Tiger. So if you look at this, this is for anybody who doesn't understand color dominance. When I started off the color work, I was stranding, I was holding my red in the left and my white in the right, and I flip-flopped. And this is hopefully a living example of the importance of color dominance. So if you see right here where I have the whites, you notice they're depressed. They're like in there. You can't even see them, but they're there. The reason why is because the way I was holding the yarn was giving the red more of a, like the red was popping up. The red was to the forefront. So all I did this round is I switched, I flip-flopped. I'm now holding the white to the left and the red to the right. And you can see my white stitches are popping up a little more. Can you guys notice that? It's subtle, but I thought this, like as I was working on this, I realized, ooh, my white, yeah, you can see it, yeah. And sometimes people will try to explain color dominance, and it just does not make sense. I know when I was first trying to wrap my head around what are they talking about, it just really didn't register. But when you play around with things, this is just a perfect example because you can actually see it. And this was just the perfect example. So yeah, we're just gonna hold the white, The white is the one that I want to pop. This is the one that's making my snowflakes. And I mean, there's technically no wrong way to do color dominance. If you want it the other way, that's fine. Hello over on YT. You can do it that way, but I will say that sometimes you don't notice until it's too late that the color you intended to stand out more is not standing out, and it's because you didn't understand color dominance. So yeah, shame on me because I started out with the wrong color, but it's okay. You know what I didn't do? I didn't frog, because that's normally my go-to solution. Just frog back a couple of rows, but we'll try to block it out. And it's only 2 rounds. Nobody's gonna notice. We're not gonna go out and tell anybody, right? So we are at the end of this round, and we are moving on to 6. I'm going to see how much I can get done for tonight's class, just in case somebody has not started or is just about to start and wants to kind of see what this looks like before they decide to endeavor into it. You know, you may not want to necessarily do it. You're telling everybody, but you know what? I might tell everybody myself, you see, where I didn't do my color dominance. Oh, ghastly, ghastly. The horror. Okay, so we have 1, 2. I'm trying to keep an eye. You know, something I recently learned, why is frogging called frogging? My friend, ribbit, 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 yeah. Oh, if you got filter, try rewording it. Yeah. I know. And to think, do you guys know why working backwards is called tinking? Like when you, instead of ripping it, you're doing it the harder way, well, not harder way, more tedious way. Do you guys know why it's called tinking? It too is an easy reason, easy answer. Anybody know? Yep, Brenda knows. I didn't even see you come in, Brenda. Yep. And once you realize that's why it was called that, you're like, oh, that's so silly. Why didn't? So knit, NIT, and when you mess up, you're like knitting backwards. You're like literally putting your needle in, pulling the yarn out. You just reverse the word, TINK, tink, and that's spelling knit backwards. It's like you're reverse engineering, reverse knitting. That's why it's called tinking. And frogging is because you're ripping. See the things we learn? Oh no, don't feel like listen. Some things are so obvious sometimes, and because they're commonplace, you don't even know why it is. Don't feel that way. So I need to pull my knitting tighter. There we go. I think she is coming out nicely. So we have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to see how many rows we have in this design. After I finish this hat, I think on a personal project, I'm going to start some Christmas socks that I've been toying around with. I think that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Ooh, did that come out right? No, something is off. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, wait a minute. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Oh, I see. I see. Ziggy, thumbs up. Ziggy, thumbs up. I'm knitting the Frankie sweater. I'm still not that far. I like the stripes. That sweater is beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's, I think this should have been a 2. Yes. And this should have been a red. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to do 3. There we go. Yep, we're back in the ball game. I knit a striped sweater and I just didn't like it, and I forgot. I thought I donated it. I could not remember what I'd done with it, and when I was home recently, my mom was wearing it. I was like so happy, pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, that's what happened to that sweater. She's like, you gave it to me. And I'm like, yes, but I don't even remember. There we go. We are, oh, it's going to be exciting to see how far I can get with this. Okay, so the colors are definitely popping more. Let's see how many. I'm on round 6. So there are 39 rows of this. Oh, there are 2 patterns, I think. Oh, yeah. So 39 rounds knitting the main part of the hat, and then there's another 62 rows that includes the decreases, because this is a stocking hat. So this is more like a Christmas stocking hat, not a Christmas hat, if that makes sense. But she's still fun. So we're gonna do 2 right here, 1 red. And this, we'll just continue working on this tonight for class too. 1, 2. The pattern is easy. It's more detailed than our Halloween hat, but it's an easy pattern. Yep, it is a Santa hat. Yes, you're exactly right. It is, and it's so cute. So we're doing our 3 here. I need to do my nails. I just have been lazy between yesterday and today. Lazy. Not even lazy, because I'm not late. I was exhausted. I was totally tired. Okay. We're going to get some slack here. Pinky, you okay? Hi, Pinkerton. How are you, friend? Uh-oh. Well, ma'am, there's not enough room on this seat for both of us. We have a knot. Yes, ma'am. How are you, big girl? I've got to be good. My grandma said Santa woke. Listen, it's in your name, naughty grandma. It's too late to change up your repertoire now. It's too late. We already know, friend. We already know. Right? It is too late. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh. See how I accidentally grabbed the red? Oops. Whoops. That's why I try to keep the yarns separated. 1, 2, 1, 2. You know what's funny? If you guys have pets, if one of your pets comes over to be near you, why does the other one feel a need to compete? Oh, you almost sounded Minnesota. Did I? What did I say? Which part? I don't mind at all. I don't mind. I'm frogging a scarf and knitting it again. Smaller? Well, why are you making it smaller? Is it too... There's no such thing as a scarf that's too big. I'm just saying. You need to check out Lenny Kravitz's scarf. And his... Never mind. Never mind. It wasn't long enough. Okay. All right. That's fair. Okay, so we start. Brenda. Brenda, I think you like Lenny Kravitz too. Oh my God. The dog comes in, the cat comes in. The dog wants a hug, the cat wants a lap. These animals. The cat probably just wants my fiber. Was 32 stitches now 20. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. What weight is your yarn? Okay. God gave me both hands. He... You're not wrong, Brenda. You are not wrong, friend. You are not wrong. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Okay, so... This is moving along rather nicely, I have to say. Oh, something in... Do you recommend a stitch marker at the beginning? And absolutely, absolutely. Because otherwise, especially if you're following a pattern, so I use stitch markers anyway. You see these little black rings? I use these. I use the safety pin ones, little tiny safety pins. These are inexpensive. You can get them in colors if that's your thing. And I like a row counter, even if I'm not intending to turn the row. But, so for instance, like each time I get back to this beginning, this is the beginning of round. Here we go with the stalling again. When I get back to the beginning, to my row counter, I am turning this because I'm following a pattern. If you're somebody who's just knitting stockinette, and it says knit 3 inches, you don't necessarily need to have, you don't have to have a row counter necessarily, not unless you want to keep track of how many rows you have, but you want something at the beginning. And there are times when I have dropped my my stitch marker will fall off. One of the keys, not unless you weave in as you go, if you find where your tail is, that's the beginning of the round. And I just always put a stitch marker in. Stitch marker, row counter, something to indicate it's the beginning of the round. And that's like super important too, like if you're doing stripes, patterns, because yeah, it's just really important. But you can use anything. Sometimes I'll recommend, like if you don't have a stitch marker, you can take a different piece of yarn and just tie, like make a little stitch marker out of it. Just cut a piece, tie a knot. The only thing I don't like about that is sometimes it slides through your stitches and you end up losing count, like losing your place. But stitch markers are cheap, and if somebody really needed some, I could probably part with a lot. So sadly, shipping these days has gone up too. I remember when you could like ship, I was shipping stuff, you know, like the yarn or t-shirt, whatever, for like a little of nothing. And I got an announcement saying, oh, the price for shipping has gone up. Why? You're not even delivering my mail. Like, I know they're on furlough and I'm not taking, hey, thank you for the follow, Socks. I'm not, you know, begrudging anybody. I know they're out of work, but even before the furlough, mail was not getting where mail was supposed to be. And, you know, like, why? I sometimes use an elastic band. Oh, yep, I use those too, but sometimes those slide through my stitches too. But yeah, I use those too. I like the row counter. I do too, friend. I do too. I really do like the row counter at the front. If you notice, you'll see me with one all the time, even if I'm not turning the barrel. I was going to say I use paper clips. I have used some of the most bizarre things you could think of. Like, for instance, these are not stitch markers, but they're inexpensive. You can get them in silver, I think. I have them in silver. These are jump rings. And if you get enough, like if you get, hi Yarnworks by Lydia, welcome. I am so sorry, friend. I'm still getting used to this. It's nice to meet you. I'm assuming you are a fiber crafter. Very nice to meet you. You can get jump rings for cheap. They come in different sizes, and it's not about being cheap. It's about being frugal, especially now. Because you can use that money to buy more yarn. Did I just encourage you guys to buy more yarn? I would never do that. I would never do that. Yarnworks, I will be subbing to you. I don't know how to do this, but I will sub back, I promise. Yes, yes, I did encourage you guys. Guys, I got that alpaca. So let's go back to Rhinebeck. I've always got stitch markers, but can't always find. That's why, let me show you guys. I crochet and knitting needles, knitting machine. Oh my God, I love you, friend. I love you. Welcome to the fiber gang. And I am not talking to myself, guys. I'm talking to my new fiber friend on YT who popped in and is multi-crafty. I am mono-stitchual. I only knit. So if you guys go on the Zon, you can get, I make stitch markers too. I have all the equipment to make stitch markers, and I don't make them. The only thing I continue to make is these wired ones for my barrels. That is all I make. I just find that I will not use a needle stop. I lose it. I lose everything. You know, the dog is here, the cat is here, but if I lose 200 of these little safety pins or 200 of these jump rings, I am not out of anything. Also, if you guys ever use these jump rings, sometimes we accidentally knit these right into our project. And when I say we, I am referring to myself. You can use a pair of pliers to cut it off, but don't be like me. Pay attention. But I was talking about the jump rings. They come in different sizes. So each one of these little packs, little slots, is a different size. So like if you're working on something bulkier, these are all stuck together, I'm assuming because they're painted and they put them together while they were still wet. But yeah, you can get a set of these for like reasonable. And I don't even do the needle stoppers because they tend to give me a false security of safe. I did use them when I first started knitting because, you know, you guys tell me if you agree. Crafters want all the gadgets. We don't even always have a need for the gadgets, but we want all of the gadgets. And as soon as someone said, oh, you can get needle stoppers to protect your stitches in your bag, I was out looking for needle stoppers and got them in all kinds of designs and all kinds. Yes, we love gadgets. Yes. It's like the guy who likes tools, right? All the gear. No, yes. But here's the funny part. So I put my project in my bag with the needle stopper, thinking I'm invincible. Like, what's gonna bother me? You know, in my best New York, who's gonna stop me? My best New York, okay? And I open my bag. My needle stoppers are nowhere to be found. Oh, okay, Mana. Needle stoppers are nowhere to be found, and my project has unraveled. Yeah, so I can't have that false sense of security anymore. If anybody is interested in what we are working on here, I am working on a free hat by Lee Meredith. It is called Red Nick's Fancy Hat, and it is such a pretty little pattern. Such a pretty little pattern. Ziggy, play. Let me see if I can show you. Ziggy, play. So I get a lot of glare. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see.
And similar songs on Amazon Music.
Ziggy, rewind. Oh my goodness. So hang on a minute. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Alas. Ziggy, stop. Isn't that cute? And hopefully I'll have this done for Christmas. I hope you guys go get the pattern. Let me show you the name of it. Red Nick's Fancy Hat. Yep, there we go. Red Nick's Fancy Hat by Lee Meredith. Lee Meredith, go get it. Go get it. It's free, it's beautiful, it's fun, it's festive, it's long. Look at this. Look at that. That's so cute. Hi, Shayna. How are you, doll? How are you? If anybody else popped in that I missed, hello. I'm working on the hat. I wanted to get a jump start for our class tonight. And I think we're doing pretty good. This is gonna work up nicely. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but it's okay. It is okay. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the gifts, guys. So I have my dominant color in my left hand, and we are just going to continue working on this round. Oops, that should have been one red. That's where I make my mistakes sometimes. That should be two. Two white, one red. Here we go. Two white. I'm going to try as soon as I get my 16-inch needles. That's okay. That will, I think you'll do well. I think you'll do well. And it's fun. You know, you'll have a stocking for Christmas. You can use it as a hat. You can use it as a decoration. It's super cute. And I think it's, if you haven't done the Halloween hat, I think that's a perfect introduction to color work. That might be, you know, like if you want to try some color work, and if you've never done it, that's also a really good option. It's super cute, super fast. I think we worked that one up relatively quickly. Don't you guys think so? I think we did. Okay. And we are back at the beginning of the round. My daughter decided she was entitled to your knitting supplies. Hey, Miss Nisi, how are you? Knitting. I'm knitting on knitting needles, making squares for a mini Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, do you have a pattern that you're willing to share? I have never done Christmas ornaments. I would love to see those. Oh, Miss Nisi, I'm tired too, friend. I am still tired from the weekend. The weekend was rough. Rough. So we are on the next round. I'm glad we're all in good Christmas cheer. Well, relatively good. Relatively good Christmas. You know, we're getting there. We're trying to keep our spirits up. I hope people are back at work before long. I walked so much yesterday, then came home and did laundry. I still have to get my crochet on my cardigan. Shayna, why are you procrastinating, friend? House hunting. Oh, that's exciting. I'm happy for you. Guys, let me move this sock blink out of the way, because she's about to get wrapped up in my hat, and we don't want that. We do not want that. Let's move that over. There we go. There we go. Alright, I love the halo on this yarn, and I keep wanting... Hang on 1 minute. Gotta go. Alright, Otter. No worries, sweetie. Hang on, guys. I'm going to see if I can get the music back on. Thank you guys for the gifts. Music shut off on us. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you guys for the gifts. We are on round 7, so that was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. I would love to hold this yarn. Let me try. I don't know if I can, because it's very itchy to me. I'm gonna see if I can manage. Maybe I can manage both of the strands on my left hand. Oh, okay, it's not so bad. Okay, friends. Oh, there goes my red. There goes my red. Okay, let's get a little slack here. We have no slack. It's my own way to make them. Oh, Yarnworks. I love that. Because you know what? Honestly, I have just started using patterns. I never used to use patterns. I love that. I cannot wait to see your work. I'm sure it's beautiful. Do you design Yarnworks? Guys, I'm not losing my mind. I'm chatting with someone on YT who is a fellow fiber friend. Okay, so we're gonna give ourselves some slack. Let me untwist. That's one thing I always... There we go. Untwisted. Okay, we got that untwisted, so let's see. All right, so that is easier. All right, so we'll just continue to do it this way. That's not bad. And it feels more natural to me. No, oh, maybe you should. Maybe you should, Lydia. I don't either, and I always say I'm going to write down my patterns, but I don't. I'm gonna start though. I'm gonna start. I always say that too. Okay, we are continuing. So yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable with the Continental. And she is coming out nicely. I am very happy. Okay, keep going. And spread out the stitches. That's okay. Whoop, wait, nope, wrong one. That should have been a white stitch. There we go, fix that. Okay. Well, we are definitely starting to see our snowflake. Can you guys see that? Definitely starting to see it. I think it looks pretty good. Guys, I am going to get my girl out for a walk. We have our class tonight, and I want her to get out and get a little exercise. I need to get out and get a little exercise, so I will see you guys back here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are planning on doing this hat, just bring your yarn and get ready. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day, all. Bye, Lydia. Have a great day.